Every so often, an artist steps into hip-hop that redefines the landscape. Sometimes a single artist can completely shift the sound of hip-hop. Sometimes somebody can raise the bar on lyrical performance. Sometimes a single artist can even lower that same bar. There's artists that have changed the way music videos are made, the way music videos look, and the way fashion integrates into the culture. But very rarely does an artist come along that redefines the boundaries of the music business itself. Someone who can shake the seats of the label executives who have long called the shots in our precious community. This is Today in Hip Hop, Chance the Rapper. The day was April 16th, 1994. Only 2 months after Tupac dropped his second studio album, Dr. Dre was sitting at the top of the hip-hop charts with The Chronic alongside Silk and the Ghetto Boys. Fresh Prince was in his third season, and 2 Chicago lovers by the name of Ken and Lisa Bennett brought their first child into the world. His name was Chancellor. This little boy grew up in the middle-class neighborhood of West Chatham on Chicago's South Side, with 2 loving parents that worked in politics and eventually his own little brother. He took an interest in music through the legendary jams of Michael Jackson, who he listened to religiously up until the 5th grade. Growing up, Chance's parents were constantly playing music in the house, like Billie Holiday and Sam Cooke, but not a whole lot of hip-hop. So let's jump to about 10 years after Chance was born. Hip-hop was in a good place. Luda had just dropped Chicken and Beer about 4 months earlier, and Jay-Z dropped the Black Album just a month after that. But it was February of 2004. Chance was taking a walk through Hyde Park when he heard another Chicago native on a song where he was rapping about surviving a car crash with his mouth wired shut. Over the next 10 years, Chancellor Bennett transformed himself into what we know as Chance the Rapper. After hearing that Kanye West dude, the young and intelligent Chicago boy couldn't stay away from hip-hop. In only 20 years to the date that Chance came into the world, he had developed into a unique musician, and more importantly, a unique young man. It was 1 year after he had dropped 10 Day, a project that changed his career. He had just come off tour as the opening act for Childish Gambino on his North American leg, and he was only 17 days away from releasing the groundbreaking mixtape Acid Rap. It was April 30th, 2013, just over 20 years since the day that Ken and Lisa Bennett brought their firstborn child into the world. Kid Cudi had just announced that he left Good Music on good terms, and Logic was signing a record deal with Def Jam. Iron Man 3 was on its way to the top of the box office, and Kim and Kanye were only 16 days away from having their first child. Acid Rap took the hip-hop world by storm. He was coming off the peak interest of 10 Day and blew fans and critics away with a free mixtape that genuinely sounded like a masterpiece album. Chance admits that he was pretty lit off of acid during most of the recording for this project, hence the title. It had features from Action Bronson, Ab Soul, Childish Gambino, BJ the Chicago Kid, and Vic Mensa. This 20-year-old kid from Chatham brought a refreshingly unorthodox sound to hip-hop. Honest lyrics, crazy wordplay, and even crazier phonetics. He addressed the gun violence in Chicago, he shared intimate stories of his family's past, and he boasted the idea that just like Kanye West, he was going to be one of the biggest artists to ever come out of the shot. This mixtape was incredible in the way that it came out to be both satirical and serious, giving it a rare replay value. Thanks to a loyal Chance the Rapper fan base, Acid Rap is certified diamond on DatPiff and continues to stack up SoundCloud streams to this day. Not only that, but Acid Rap earned Chance the Rapper a spot on the 2014 XXL freshman class cover, and it set a new tone for young black independent hip-hop artists all over the world for years to come. Although he may be an anomaly in the music industry, Chance the Rapper proves to us that you can stay independent from any record label deal and still be able to tour across the country, still be able to sell out 5,000-person venues, and still be able to collaborate with some of hip-hop's biggest stars, including that one hip-hop artist that Chance heard rap through a mouth wired shut at only 10 years old. 24 years ago, Chancellor Bennett came into the world, and 4 years ago, Chance the Rapper gave us a project that widely affected the culture and the music business forever. And that is what we choose to remember on this day in hip-hop. What up, squad? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can hit the subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by clicking the links below. Until next time, thanks for watching All Def Music.